And who am I? That's one secret I'll ever tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Forget a grand entrance. Everybody knows it's going out with a bang, they'll remember.
My fellow Americans, I'd like to thank you for being here today.
Boom!
Friends, I shall ask you to be as quiet as possible. I don't know whether you fully understand that I've just been shot, but it takes more than that to kill a bull moose. But fortunately, I had my manuscript, so you see, I was going to make a long speech. And there was a bullet. There was a bullet where the bullet went through, and it probably saved me from it going through my heart. The bullet is in me now, so that I cannot make a very long speech, but I will try my best. And now, my friends, I want to take advantage of this incident to say a word of solemn warning to my fellow countrymen. First of all, I want to say this about myself. I have altogether too many important things to think of to feel any concern over my own death. And now, I cannot speak to you insincerely within 5 minutes of me being shot. I'm telling you the literal truth when I say that my concern is for many other things. It is not in the least for my own life. I want you to understand that I am ahead of the game anyway. No man has had a happier life than I have led. A happier life in every way. I have been able to do certain things that I greatly wish to do, and I'm interested in doing other things. I can tell you with absolute truthfulness that I am very uninterested in whether I am shot or not. It was just as when I was colonel of my regiment. I always felt that a private was to be excused for feeling at times some pangs of anxiety about his personal safety. But I cannot understand a man fit to be a colonel who can pay any heed to his personal safety when he is occupied as he ought to be with the absorbing desire to do his duty. I am in this cause with my whole heart and soul. I believe that the progressive movement is making life a little easier for all our people. A movement to try to take the burdens off of men, and especially the women and children of this country. I'm absorbed in the success of that movement. Friends, I ask you now this evening to accept what I am saying as absolutely true. When I tell you I am not thinking of my own success, I am not thinking of my life or of anything connected with me personally. I am thinking of the movement. I say this by way of introduction, because I don't want to say something very serious to our people, and especially to the newspapers. I don't know anything about who the man was who shot me tonight. He was seized at once by one of the stenographers in my party. Mr. Martin, I suppose, is now in the hands of the police. He shot to kill. He shot. The bullet went in here. I will show you.
Gossip Girl here. Welcome back, Upper East Siders. I see it didn't take much time for you to dirty up the clean states I left to you. My inbox is overflowing, so let's get to the good stuff, shall we? Spotted. Wilson up to his old tricks. Watch out for your social statuses, people. I guess nothing good lasts forever. Apparently a higher education doesn't make for smarter decisions. So take out your notebooks and sharpen your pencils. This class has a lot to learn.
The new Freedom Plan will decrease the powers of the upper rich class and help the common American. In order to do this, we will first have to attack the triple wall of privilege: banks, tariffs, and trusts.
Before the Federal Reserve, there was the bank. And how little things have changed. The same society snobs still reign, only in a much more selective way.
Large banks currently hurt the average American. Private banks can choose to whom they give loans and who they can deny. The average American farmer, for example, will often not receive a loan to buy a new tractor because he's not rich. This is a huge part of the American banking system today and must be changed.
We support this nation. The economy is on us, and we take care of it. We do not discredit the small farmer, but how dare Wilson take away our power with the Federal Reserve?
Tariffs only benefit the rich industrialists at the expense of the average American. We as a nation are morally responsible to fix this great injustice.
Tariffs are not for me. You know what, this man in the White House, Wilson, he's on my side. My crops are getting good prices, I'm making good money, and that man, he's always going to have my vote. First those Northerners took our property and those slaves. Then I start taking our money with those tariffs. Wilson, you saved my husband's business, and you will always have his vote.
Trusts and monopolies are inherently bad. They use predatory pricing and collusion in order to eliminate their competition. In turn, they also give benefits to other monopolies. We must abolish.
I am so glad that we can rely on Wilson and that he can protect us little people who lost our jobs because of that big old trust. Our husbands and their businesses are being punished for taking risks and reaping the rewards for what they've done. Why should they, and matter-of-factly us, be punished for what occurred? I raise, or why is my company and other companies like mine being punished for being so efficient? We do nothing but help the American consumers. We lower prices just for them, but we do not try to purposely get rid of our competition. We work for the American people.
And that's not all, Upper East Siders. Next week, will there be a love affair between Wilson and England on the horizon? Or will total war tear them apart?